Resistol range. The hard-wearing gloss finish of our paints provides an easy-to-clean and chemical-resistant surface which is ideal for commercial and industrial areas subject to heavy-duty daily traffic. Up in Scotland, a customer with an industrial lorry maintenance workshop did exactly that. They even went one step further. By using a contrasting colour scheme of red and grey, they created walkways for their employees to navigate safely through the workshop to the internal office block and to and from the exits. We travelled to their warehouse to follow their progress and see how they were getting on. On site, we met their installation team where they were busy finishing the floor preparation ready for painting. Because of a few rough patches in the existing concrete floor, they opted to use an industrial floor grinder to help create a smooth, even surface, which paired with an industrial vacuum removed any excess surface dust and debris. Once clean, they measured out the 2 walkways down the side of the workshop and marked them out with durable floor tape to prevent contamination into the central area. First up was the red for the walkways. The clear hardener component was emptied into the red resin paint and mixed thoroughly using a mixing paddle attached to a drill until a uniform colour and consistency was achieved. The mixed paint was then poured into a paint scuttle as the contents become very warm. Using a paintbrush and small roller, they set to work, painting the edges, corners and hard-to-reach spots of the walkway. Then, using a wide short pile roller attached to an extension handle, they applied the remaining paint in one thick, even coating, working it into the surface with long, even parallel strokes. The high build formulation of the paint ensured a good film thickness, so one coat was sufficient. If a second coat is required on your project, it can be applied as soon as the first coat is dry. Although more than one unit was required to cover the floor surface of the workshop, only one unit was mixed at a time to ensure an even consistency. For the best result, we recommended that they rework the previous 2 to 3 square meters with light parallel strokes. On completion, they cleaned their equipment using Resistol Safer Solvent and changed the paint rollers ready to start the grey. Using exactly the same process, the grey paint was mixed together and decanted into a scuttle before being applied to the central area of the workshop with a roller. The epoxy paint can also be used on metal surfaces for added protection, and so was applied to the surrounds and the access panels located in the floor. The warm and dry conditions on the day created the ideal conditions for painting the workshop, and the shutters were also open, allowing good ventilation throughout. The floor paint is best installed at approximately 15 degrees Celsius. However, for colder environments we offer a cold cure paint for temperatures between 0 and 10 degrees Celsius. On completion, the floor tape was removed and a dividing walkway line was later painted once the workshop floor had cured. The lorry workshop is now fully operational with its brand